What's going on, guys? Happy Sunday to you. Happy NFL Sunday to you. My name is Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back. I do appreciate the support. Guys, this story broke about 3 or 4 days ago. And it's the story about this man here. This is a strange story because it deals with, sports, and it deals with crime at the same time. The man pictured up here, a lot of you guys may know him because he might have played for your favorite team. This guy was a journeyman safety. His name is Sergio Brown. 6'2", 190 pounds was his listed playing weight. This woman over here is Myrtle Brown, his mother. She's 73 years old, or she was 73 years old. Last month, this woman was found dead by a creek behind her home. And Sergio Brown here, that's his mother, and he was nowhere to be found. He was named a person of interest. This man has been caught coming back into America from Mexico, and he was extradited back to the United States, and he's charged or being charged with the murder of his own mother. Now, a lot of times you see NFL players after their careers are over getting in some type of trouble. And a lot of people blame CTE, which is that disease of, banging your head constantly, in physical contact sports. I don't know if it's at play, but I want to take my time with this video. And I got a couple of videos I'm going to show in this thing. And I really want you guys to pay attention to this. This is one of those cases that he's a well-known person. He's going to be, he's been in the media before because he's known through sports, and now he's making headlines for all the wrong reasons. I'm gonna play this brief news article to get you guys caught back up with what's going on, and then I'm gonna come back. We're gonna talk a little bit, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna play this video of him, the actual video somebody recorded of him on the plane coming back, fighting and being belligerent with Mexican authorities that are trying to detain him. You got to see this to believe it. Check it out.
Jacksonville Jaguars defensive player Sergio Brown is now in police custody, accused of killing his mother last month in Illinois, then fleeing to Mexico. Yesterday, Brown was captured when authorities say he re-entered the U.S. at the Mexican border. He's now being held without bond in San Diego, awaiting extradition back to Illinois. News4Jax reporter Eric Abene joining us live to explain why Brown's criminal defense is going to be a tough road ahead. Eric?
Well, Joy, Brown was an NFL journeyman who played here at Everbank Stadium during the 2015 season before he was dropped by the Jaguar organization for underperforming on the field. Well, now he's on a new journey through the legal system, fighting a first-degree murder charge. When Sergio Brown played for the Jaguars, he wore number 38 on his jersey. Now he has a new number, 237-415-97. That's his booking number inside the San Diego County Jail. Brown was booked as a fugitive from Illinois who was wanted in connection with the death of his mother, 73-year-old Myrtle Brown. Last month, her body was found inside a creek behind her home in Maywood, Illinois, a suburb just west of Chicago. The Cook County medical examiner determined she died from being assaulted. Maywood police identified her son as a suspect in her death, but say he had already fled to Mexico. Then on Tuesday, he was taken into custody when he re-entered the U.S. at the border in San Diego. Brown's arrest instantly became a national headline.
Anytime you combine courts and sports, people find it interesting.
Jacksonville criminal defense attorney John Phillips represents professional athletes and entertainers across the U.S. He does not represent Brown, but says Brown's case is unusual because he's a former professional athlete worth millions of dollars, collecting an NFL pension, and now accused of murdering his own mother.
You don't see celebrities or former athletes accused of crimes like this. And when it does, we all lean forward and kind of wonder what in the heck happened.
Phillips says whoever is hired to represent Brown will have their hands full.
How would you go about representing someone like this if he were to give you a phone call?
You've just got to get client control over press, control over the media to try to, preserve his constitutional rights while getting to the bottom of what happened.
Brown has allegedly posted questionable comments on social media after fleeing the country.
Whoever takes on this case as the lawyer is going to have a challenge, because you already have a client who's said things he shouldn't have and done things he shouldn't have.
Phillips has ties with the Jaguar organization, so hearing about a former player accused of murder is shocking.
Do you ever really remember him?
I don't remember him. It looks like he had a journeyman career, which in the average NFL career, it's 3.5 years. He lasted. He did okay.
But years after his NFL career ended, something went terribly wrong. And now Brown finds himself facing a legal challenge that could possibly send him to prison for life if convicted.
All right, folks, that's the story about Mr. Sergio Brown. And I got to admit, when I first saw this story, and it happened a month ago, I didn't report on it because I wanted to see if anything else was going to come up about it. And I got lost, in covering it. But first thing is, when I first saw this story, I thought like, okay, maybe he got in some trouble. Like you were seeing all kind of crazy stuff, like, oh, the Mexican cartel had him and all kind of crazy stuff. Rumors run rampant in situations like this. He was missing. A couple of days later, they found her, by a creek. Said the cause of death, she was assaulted, physically assaulted, meaning that she was beaten to death. Now, I don't know how, as the time goes on, it'll tell how he was caught. But I mean, he did a couple of things that were suspect that they had mentioned, but really didn't go into. One thing is, when his mom was dead, and, everybody, eyewitnesses were like, hey, we just saw him with his mom. Now, all of a sudden, he's gone. He's missing. They can't contact him. They had contact information. He wasn't answering the phone. They show him in South America partying. Then he's saying certain things like, like he's almost out of his mind. And I think something is wrong with this guy. I don't want to blame CTE, but I mean, after that news article that I just showed you guys, it was a part that I missed because, they had just flipped it real quick and I thought the recording was over. The reporter said this. He said, it's not known or not has he been tested for CTE or if CTE played a factor into what they're accusing him of doing with his mother. But they said, even if it is a factor, it doesn't have anything to do, or it might not have anything to do with giving him an excuse for said actions of supposedly taking, or allegedly, we got to speak a certain way on YouTube, taking his mother's life. Now I'm going to play it to you right now, and I want you guys to be the judge. If you think something is wrong with this guy, I think he has serious mental problems that have developed, or he might have always had. Sometimes people, a person with a mental disability, sometimes they take medication, then stop taking it, and then you see, the real effects of why they took medication. A lot of people don't say nothing about it. But check this out and tell me if you think something wrong with this guy, because I think something's wrong with him. Look.
I'm free. I have my passport. Why are they grabbing me? They're kidnapping me again. I'm from Chicago. My flight was Colombia. Why am I going to Tijuana? This is a kidnapping. They're in uniforms. Thank you for participating. I was going to Colombia. I'm from Chicago. I should not be going to Tijuana. Let me go. This is kidnapping. Cameras, please. Kidnapping. Kidnapping. I wasn't going to Tijuana. I was going to Medellin in Chicago. They're kidnapping me. This is criminal confinement. They're not authority figures. They should not do this. They're kidnapping me. They're kidnapping me.
Take your stuff. Take your stuff. It's fine. Come here. Oh!
They're kidnapping me.
Just come down.
They're kidnapping me.
Okay.
I'm the one calm.
Brandon,
They're holding me like this.
Hi, what's your name?
Sergio.
Sergio, how are you?
Bien.
My name is Dr. Avila. Hey, Sergio is okay. Okay. Hi, Sergio.
I'm free. I'm legal.
Okay.
They should not be grabbing
Okay.
me. He's still holding me when you're telling him not to.
No, hey.
Let me go.
Oh,
He had an authority problem. I'm elbow his ass.
okay, Sergio. Sergio.
He's holding me.
Okay. Sergio.
Let me go. I'm gonna stand up, bro.
Okay, let it go.
Let me go. Let me stand up. Damn, they just had me in criminal confinement, PTSD. They finna kidnap me again. And he the one that kidnapped me. My name is bad enough. You going to go to jail.
Okay, Sergio, let me talk.
Who yours too?
Sergio, come on.
Alright, let me get off the plane. Where my bag at?
Okay,
We can talk off the plane.
okay, so let's go.
That's all I care.
Yeah, breathe. Okay. Repeat it. Okay. Okay. You want a glass of water?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Can you please give me a glass of water?
No glass.
Glass of water is
No glass.
it's not a glass. It's
You
a cup.
just said glass.
Cup. I don't know. A bottle. Okay? I'm a physician.
why-
I'm a
I
physician.
don't care what you are. He's not in a position to
I
be
know.
treated
but
by a
he's
physician right now.
anxiety. Okay, you know what's anxiety?
Yeah, I know
Okay,
I'm kidnapped more than
that's
you do.
anxiety. Okay, let me try this. Okay? Yeah?
Yes, they kidnapped me. You know I was kidnapped.
No, come on. Sergio. Calm down. It's okay. I'm gonna help you.
Why he grabbed me like that? You get your ass beat on this motherfucking plane. I'm walking home. I should be on that.
Okay, let's breathe and
They kidnapped me from the airport.
All right, guys, that was the video of him on the plane. Now, I want you guys to realize that plane was in the air when all of this was happening. He knew the people were there, and then he just jumped into a tirade when the plane was in midair to cause a disturbance. Now, I think something's wrong with him. And I mean, it don't take a genius to see something's off there. I don't know if he did this to his mother. You know, and I don't even know, I mean, the details have to come up of how they knew it was him. But I mean, this whole thing is tragic. His mother is 71 years old. You've seen how thin she was. This woman supported him, you know, during his career. And she was, you know, instrumental in his life. They had a closeness. I don't know. But I did notice a couple of things in that video was how the woman was calming him down. And then he would just go off on the tirade and like just, you know, direct his energy somewhere else out of the blue. I don't know what that mental condition is called. And I think it is a mental condition, but that's a scary situation. You got to remember, football players are like gladiators. They go into arenas. They, you know, it's a violent sport. You have to be aggressive to make it in the NFL. So, I mean, sometimes it's hard to turn that off because it might just be in you. I don't know. I don't know what NFL players battle with. I have clients that are ex-NFL players, you know, that I serve as fish tanks for. A couple of them commented about this and was like, hey, how come I haven't done this story? I know you guys are watching. I explained why I didn't do the story because, I mean, the information hadn't came out and I don't want to put somebody's name out there if they didn't do anything. But this right here, they got him. They brought him back. You know, he's in San Diego, I guess, and they're going to take him to Illinois to be prosecuted. He has a number and all of that stuff. So obviously they have some information we don't. I'll cover the story and hopefully I'll get more information for you guys. But I mean, this right here is a strange case. You went and partied when your mom was gone, like you knew she was gone. Yeah, well, the rabbit hole gets deeper, and we'll jump in it with everybody else and try to get what we can get out of this. But you guys enjoy the game today, your favorite teams or whatever. You know what I mean? Go Eagles. But hopefully he gets the help he needs. And may his mother rest in peace. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.